work for relationships, not for money. You work for money, that is salary. But you say you want to really make money, you need to build business. So to build business, that business makes you make money. To build business, then you must know what you should give to the business. You must give something to the business. You must give the business strategy, turn on strategy. You must give the business system, turn on system. You must give the business staffs, people. You must mentor people. You must train people. You must build the business, of course, succession plan. This will make the business interesting. I get it now. So for you to actually give business this, you are expecting the business to give you something. We give what they call financial freedom, time freedom. You want to do things that the way you want to do, freedom of expression, of course, freedom of expression, freedom of mobility, freedom of what? Expression. So, and to do this, so that business that must give you this thing, you must have a vision, turn of vision. And that vision, you must give birth to that vision. That will qualify you to be a mother of that vision, to be in charge, and that will qualify you to also give the vision all it takes. All it takes. You must give the sacrifice for the vision. You have to sacrifice for that vision, right? Yes. You must sacrifice. And then you need wisdom to that business to work for you. So, and we said that your vision must carry solution. Turn on solution. It must carry value. Turn on value. It must also carry what again? Hope and what? Plan. So, and of course, that's your hope and plan. Before it can actually make you stand up every morning, it must actually become a burden. Turn on burden. It must be a burden in your mind. It's something you feel that this thing that is happening, I can make a change. And not just that alone. So you see that all these things starts from your desire to make money. So when somebody wants to make money, he has not sat down to connect all these dots. He just wants to make money. It's like somebody that wants to be a graduate without JAMB, WAEC, no admission, no matriculation. I want to be a graduate. It's difficult to achieve that. So you see that for you to say I want to make money, and just saying I want to be a mother. So first and foremost, you must be married. You must meet a man. There must be conception. There must be 9 months. 9 months. Because there's 9 months to pay before a child comes forth. So you will not worry. Even at 4th month, you will not be worrying because it's 9 months. This thing they told me is 9 months. Practically proven, scientifically proven. It takes 9 months for me to give birth. So that will not be a problem. But when you don't know that it takes 9 months, at 4th month, you're already tiring. You're already complaining. At, of course, 6, 7 months, you're already complaining. At 8 months, this thing is too much. In fact, you can even abandon it because you didn't know that it's going to be 9 months. But now you know it's going to take me 9 months. You can relax. You can be persistently improving yourself. So you find out that for the fact that you say you want to make money in life as an entrepreneur, as a business person, then you must give this to your business, for the business to give you this, and you must give birth to this. For those things you are giving birth, the vision you are giving birth to must have solution to solve problem, value, hope, plan, and that's your solution before it becomes a vision. There must be a burden. So you want to start from here down, we're going to continue. So by tomorrow, so we should crown up this class. After everything, we draw everything on the board like I'm trying to do right now. It's going to make a whole lot of sense for you. You can say, okay, let me start from there. And you start dropping them one by one. Before you get to here, it's already clear. It's like cooking afang soup or egusi soup or any kind of soup or cooking rice and stew or something. These are the recipes for the food in the right proportion, and they are told you the right steps to put them. You are very sure that the soup or the food will be ready anytime soon. Yes or yes? But when you don't know the recipes, even when you are given everything, you are not told the proportion, you are not being taught, everything will just be overwhelming because whatever you don't understand overwhelms you. Whatever you understand, you can do what? Modify. So everything starts from you understanding the right principles. I told you, you can eat the right food, but the wrong proportion, of course, at the right. Listen, I need your phone. I don't know. This is my phone. I think you need updates or something. Okay. So you can eat the right food, but the wrong proportion and wrong timing. It will not make sense. Okay. So you can eat. So we're going to look at some aspect because you cannot actually. Oh, Mr. Nat. Okay, don't worry, it's fine. You cannot actually be in charge of all these things without leadership. Leadership. Yeah. So last time we talked about things that makes you a leader. So we want to look at aspects of leader. Leadership involve 4 aspects. So we want to look at that today. Leadership involve 4 aspects. That's what we look at today. Leadership involve 4 aspects. Leadership involve 4 aspects. So we want to look at that today. Okay? Good and fine. Let's see what we can do. I wish I could not clean this. I don't want to clean it because I'll talk about it. Let's look at it. Leadership involves 4 aspects. Leadership involves 4 aspects. Leadership involves 4 aspects. So there are 4 aspects we want to look at today. Because without you not standing up to say, I want to lead, I want to make a difference, I want this thing to happen, I can assure you that you can have the burden, but the courage wasn't there to stand up and say, I'm tired of my financial life and all the life my family members are living. I can make a difference. So there are 4 aspects we want to look at today that will help you make all these things a reality. So leadership involves 4 aspects. So we want to look at the 4 aspects of leadership today. You are with me, shall I? Okay, so okay, perfect. So the 4 aspects, let me write them down so we talk from there. So all this your burden, all this your frustration, we need you to stand up to lead. So that leadership is, let's look at it today. Leadership is 1, conviction. Number 2, creating. Number 3, we're looking at sustaining. Number 4, we'll look at supplying. That's the 4 things we'll look at today. Okay, perfect. So you can see that when there's a burden, there's a need for you to be convinced that I can solve this problem. I can make a difference. When you are frustrated, there's a need for conviction. And what will make you stand up is because you are convinced. If you are not convinced, you can't stand up. So if you are not convinced, the burden you are having will not going to work. In fact, will not all these things I'm drawing on the board cannot work. So you can see that there must be a level of conviction, because supplying, yes, to supply. So many things you need to supply. They will talk about that today. So there must be conviction. There must be creating. There must be sustaining. Of course, there must be supplying. You have to give something for this. Your burden, frustration. Someone told me, say, often, I don't know why my business is like this. I say, okay, business don't fail. People fail. Nobody ever fail. They don't have enough knowledge to succeed. Assume you have enough knowledge to know that, oh, for that my business not to make sales. When I finish this, I will talk about how you can go inside of your heart. There are so many things God has deposited in you, so many treasures like integrity, honesty, hope, plan, vitality, fidelity. So how can you tap in from the inner treasure God has put inside of you? It's already in you. So we don't need to go outside to look for it. How can you tap into that treasure? What are the logic? You can arrange those things and start modifying them, because once you improve things to become better, that's entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is making things better. It's bringing things to light. So, and then how can you take what you have improved to package it to sell and make money? Because if you don't make money in your business, other business will fall and collapse. Because business, the purpose of business is to make money. So business is transaction. So no transaction. That's how your boss can pay you salary. It doesn't care whether you're happy or not. That's not concerning. You have a project of 50 million and salary is 500,000. Your boss keep paying 500K and doesn't care whether money is solving your problem or not, because it's transactional relationship. So we can now know that for you to actually build that system, if you actually build something, it will make a difference. In fact, this morning I was just watching one video on YouTube this morning on Facebook. One of the guys was saying that, you know, the biggest the liquid substance in the world is a fluid of scorpion. That scorpion venom is more expensive. That 5 liters of scorpion venom is be $8 billion. So that pharmaceutical company buys it for research. That, you know, even if it take you 10 years to raise, you know, you were just talking. So it should show some farms in desert, scorpion farms. Farmland is in desert. People are now farming scorpion, like the way you have poultry farm, fish farm. So this guy is all desert. This Arab nation that are farming scorpion. And so even if it take them 5 years, 10 years to get this farm to a reality, all your dreams as a reality. So somebody will now sacrifice 10 years to get this $8 billion. So imagine when somebody is doing something, say, if I can get this thing done, oh, my family is settled for life. You know, like the story of the Chinese bamboo tree. You know, the same thing with the system. So finally you find out that, oh, if I can build this team and this thing can work. All my dreams will be met. That is one of the things that will help you, of course, be convinced as a leader. So I say this, I end up by saying that leadership is the life or death of a business or vision or dreams, right? Leadership is the life or death of a business, vision, dream. So leadership will make it alive. Leadership will make it not to come alive. So, and I would like to write this one down. Let's take from conviction first. Let's start from here. The conviction is the life or death of a dream. So what it will be alive is leadership. Whether it will not come to life is leadership. Everything rises and falls on leadership. So whether your dreams will become a reality, all those your burden, whatever you will act on it is leadership. You will not act on it is still leadership. So a leader is simply a reflection of who you are. Your team that you be, people you are leading, reflect you. So let's start from conviction today. Write this one down. Conviction of your cause and belief in your vision causes leadership. Conviction of your cause, and belief in your vision causes leadership. That you are convinced that this burden, this thing you are giving birth to, will solve problem. The way the white brothers were convinced, if I can figure out aircraft, how a plane is being created, oh, it will solve humanity problem. The same way Thomas Edison was convinced, oh, if I can create a bulb, it can add value to humanity. So conviction of your cause, that is cause now, C-A-U-S, and belief in your vision, causes leadership. So if you are having a vision, you don't believe in it, you are not qualified to lead it. So you are not convinced that this business can meet up all your financial needs. That's why you are not giving your best to it. Because you are convinced that this is going to work, okay, you give your all to it. If you're convinced that if you build leaders, like, of course, in Genova, you have like 6 of them, you are good to go. Like Ambassador Wiz, like you build leaders like you are good to go. So conviction of your cause and belief in your vision causes what? Leadership, full stop. You cannot lead without conviction of your cause or belief in your vision. You cannot lead without conviction of your cause and believe in your vision. You cannot lead. If you are not convinced of your cause and belief in your vision, in that your vision, you don't believe in it, you cannot lead. You cannot lead without conviction of your cause. You cannot lead without the conviction of your cause and believe in your vision. You cannot lead, which is the ultimate qualification for leadership. Which is the ultimate qualification for your leadership. You cannot lead without conviction of your cause and belief in your vision, which is the ultimate qualification for leadership. So when somebody say, I want to lead, I want to lead, I want to lead. What is the vision? Is it solving problem? Is this solution? You have value? So if you don't even convince that your vision can solve a problem, you cannot even lead. You don't even believe in your cause, you cannot lead. You don't believe in your vision. Conviction of your cause and believe in your vision, of course, you cannot lead without conviction of your cause and believe in your vision, which is the ultimate qualification for leadership. If you are still with me, shall I? Aye. Okay. So this is the evidence that God has chosen you for that purpose and marked you for that role and released you into the world intentionally and strategically to solve that problem. So conviction of your cause, believe in your vision, which is the ultimate qualification for leadership, is an evidence that God has chosen you. Is an evidence that God has chosen you for that purpose. I'm going to give you some examples of. Is an evidence that God has chosen you for that purpose, comma, mark you for that role, comma, release you into the world intentionally and strategically to solve that problem. Especially when I can do something about it and I will do something about it. This thing will not remain like this. Once you get to that point, oh, I don't like the way my financial life is. I don't like the way my student is. I don't like the way my family is. I can do something about it. When you are convinced that you can do something about it and believe in that your vision, that it will solve problems, it will bring value, hope to humanity, and then you have a plan. Once you are convinced about your plan, okay, it is an evidence that God has chosen you for that purpose, mark you for that role, release you into the world intentionally and strategically to solve that problem. If you are still with me, shall I? Well, some people want to die for their vision because they are really convinced that this is what I want to do. And I believe that this is my divine mandate. So they want to go extra mile for it. Without you not being convinced, okay, when challenges come, you quit. If other people quit from businesses, they say, I don't want, they just quit. Okay. So when you are convinced, when you are convicted of your cause and believe in your vision, that makes you a leader before anyone follows you. When you are convinced of your cause and believe in your vision, that makes you a leader before anyone follows you. You are a leader because you are carrying the womb of your imagination. of that idea. So what will make you stand up to say you are leading is because you are convinced already of your cause and believe in your vision. That makes you a leader before anyone follows you, comma. You are a leader because you are carrying the womb of your imagination, of an idea, of an opportunity, or possibility, of a dream. So you are a leader. Write that one down. You are a leader. I want you to write this one down. You are a leader. I am a leader. Right? I am a leader because I'm carrying the womb of imagination, of an idea, of a comma opportunity, comma possibilities, comma dream, comma vision. So you can see what qualifies you to be a leader is because you are carrying the womb of imagination. I told you, imagination simply means image nation. It's a nation God give you to live before you live the real life. So you take any idea to your image nation, live that life in your imagination before you bring it to the real life. It's a world where only you can live. It's a world that you can travel to US in your mind. Come back right now in your mind. Yes. All of you can close your eye right now. Imagine yourself in your house. Yes or yes? Yes. That your mind can travel anywhere in the world before your leg takes you there. So travel first in your mind. Build that dreams in your mind. Build that company in your mind. Build that organization in your mind. Take it to your imagination. Take it to that womb of incubation. Incubate it there. Generate the energy, because every day you wake up in the morning, you must generate energy, either positive or negative. If it's positive, it's called what? Dopamine. Negative is called what? Achyphobia. So you are the one not generating the positive energy. So I say you are a leader. Write that one. You are a leader because you are carrying the womb of your imagination, of an idea, right? Comma. Of opportunity, comma, of a possibility, comma, of a dreams and vision that you are convicted of and believe in it. The carpenter believes that carpentry is the best thing for him. Tailor believes that it's the best thing for him. A caveman, doctor, engineer, that's the best. They are really convinced that this is the best thing for me. I'm married now. So you are a leader because you are carrying the womb of imagination, of an idea, of an opportunity, of possibility, of a dream and vision that you are convicted of and you believe in it. Full stop. Are you with me there? Okay. Once you have the conviction inside of you and you believe in it and you know that it's just a matter of time that you will manifest your leadership. I'm telling you. Once you believe that if I can build a team, I can build a team of successful people, because network is coming together. It's connection. Network is connection of competent people for the purpose of producing value that will solve problems for the people. So when you say network is connecting of competent people. Turn on competent for one purpose of creating value. Turn on value that will solve problem for people. So once you say network of millionaires, network of doctors, network connection of competent people. Competent people that for the purpose of creating value, that will solve problem for people. So that the purpose of connecting is to share value. That's what we are doing right now. Why we are meeting every morning is just to share value. Turn on value. We share value, we create value, we share, create and share value among the people to solve problems. So you can see that once you are already convinced inside of you that you're a millionaire, once you are convinced that you're a billionaire, you're convinced you're a leader, once you are convinced you're a success, once you're convinced and you believe in it, of course, that will now bring forth the matter of what do I do? I have a burden, I don't like things that are going in my life. I'm convinced that I can make a difference. I'm convinced that something lives inside of me that will solve the world problem. I'm really frustrated about the status quo. I don't like the things that are going. I don't like my experiences. The good ones, I want people to experience it. The bad ones, I don't want anybody ever to experience that kind of a thing. Once you're convinced about that, that will lead you to what kind of solutions will look kind of okay, what kind of value, what kind of plan. That will make you give birth to a vision, an idea that you'll be a qualified mother to it. That you can sacrifice all you have using wisdom to make sure that thing comes a reality. That will not give you the time freedom you're looking for, the financial freedom, freedom of mobility, and freedom of expression. But you must put up strategy. Turn on strategy. Put up systems, put up people, and succession plan. This is what gives fulfillment. Succession plan makes you fulfilled in life. Once you put a succession plan, fulfillment comes. You're not just going to achievement, so you can be fulfilled. So we are looking forward in 2024, you can have a more fulfilled life. We are looking forward for that year, all your dreams will become a reality because you now know what to do. And in case any of the component is missing or it's faulty, you can go back and fix it up instead of complaining. Tell your neighbor, stop, don't complain. Like I said, poor people recite their problems. Hey, Neil, I don't have anybody that will help me. Nobody's giving me money. Nobody's doing it for me. Nobody. No father, no mother, no this, no this. They come complaining. But a rich man is thinking, okay, I don't have a father, I don't have a mother, I don't like the things that are going. Instead of me complaining, it's not a burden in my heart. What can I do about it? So just change the thinking. Change the thinking. It's just a mindset thing. Poverty is mindset. Wealth is mindset. Poverty is a result. Wealth is a result. Is this all philosophy? It's not philosophy. It's about thinking pattern. The way you see yourself matters a lot. The way you see yourself, the way others will see you. You see us like a failure, you're going to be one. Like a success, you'll be one. Touch yourself, say, I'm a success. Say, I'm a millionaire. No matter what is happening around you, you can fix it up. Now you know that it's not going to happen by magic. So there's a need to sit down and say, okay, what do I really want to fix? In my family, I don't want to live this life where I'm just die and buried and my future ends there. I want, even when I'm dying, my life keep living. So I must think about 200 years from now, 500 years from now, 1 million years from now. So I will keep living even when I'm gone. The vision I carry will keep living. Right? That is a good thing about it, because when you're convinced, it means that you have a strong belief of opinion. You're a strong belief of something, that you are certain about certain things, that you are free from doubt. When you are convinced, you are free from doubt, that I'm not doubting that all of us can become a billionaire. I don't have any doubt in my mind. If I have a doubt in my mind, I will not be teaching you every day. If you have any iota of doubt that none of you will be successful, I won't be here talking to you, because I believe strongly that if you can learn, because learning, of course, leads to what? Knowing. If you don't learn, you can never know. Last time I told us to always say, if I ask a question, just answer me, yes, if I learn how. Yes, if I learn how. I ask, can you become a medical doctor? Yes, if I learn how. Can you become a lawyer? Yes, if I learn how. Can you become a billionaire?
Yes, if I learn how.
Why are people not billionaires? They are not learning how. Nobody taught them how. Another question, can you achieve all your financial dreams in life? Yes, if I learn how. Why have you not achieved your dreams? Nobody has taught you how. You've not learned how. Can you make more money every day? Yes, if I learn how. Why are you not making more money every day? Nobody has taught you how. You've not learned how. Okay, if you learn how, you're gonna make the money. There's nothing wrong with you. Man's capacity to learn is God's gift to man. Man's willingness to learn is a man's choice. So you have the capacity to learn. You have the choice to learn. Now I'm telling you that you can make more money by being a business person, because job is not the solution. Job will give you salary. It's over and over again. So if you are getting a job already, instead of working for salary, work and to learn, create value, create experiences, relationship, etc. So you want to make money, you want to be a business. You don't want to, I want to make money, I want a business. You must know what it costs you to be a businessman. It starts from you. I want a business that will give me financial freedom, time freedom, freedom of mobility. I want to travel around the world, drive Ferrari, Maserati, Rolls Royce. Oh, it's okay. Bugatti. What do you want to give to the business? First and for that business will demand you. Like a man that says, I want to have a child. There's a need for you to marry the woman legally. Give the woman belly legally. No be so? Before you can give, they say, I want my generation to continue. You cannot say generation to continue when you have not given birth to a child. You want to be able to give you all these things. We have not sacrificed any of these for. So that business, you want to get, that's how to get frustrated now. Frustration setting without you not even knowing what you are frustrated about. So you must give this to that child. For that child to even be born, this thing will give birth to vision. You must give birth to be a mother. That qualifies you. That vision must carry solution, hope, value, plan, and then it must come from a place of burden, frustration, anger, before you can now say, okay, you are convinced that something you can do something about it. Number 2 is creating. Turn on creating. I always tell us almost every time that what will make you fulfill in life is that you must create, you must do what again? Connect, you must do again? Contribute. These 3 things will make you fulfill in life. So when you have sat down and say, okay, I have a burden, why don't you sit down to create? Well, and creating is not physical. Creating is a mental thing. You create in your mind, you produce physically. Look at what God did. God said, let us create man in our image. That time was said, let us create. It was a mental thing. So he has created man in his mind. And he went in Genesis 2, verse 7. He now went and formed man. That is producing. You must form. There's a place for forming. So a creating is a mental thing. Where you can pick, I say, whenever that is in your mind, whether vision, whether there's a burden here, you must sit down, that's in your mind. You must take it to imagination. You create in your imagination. You create in your imagination. You sit down to create, get pen and paper. As I think you're writing it down, with date, that makes it a goal. Say no goal. All those dreams and vision in your mind, is you document it, it becomes a goal. Put some plan, you create. So you can create. There's something God did to man. I keep saying that thing. Man is the biggest robot and machine ever in the world. Man can have anything he wants. A man can create anything he wants. What makes people not to achieve anything they want is that between the times of creating and producing, we need action. Turn action. When God created man in his image, he created in his mind. Did God take action to form the man? Yes. I'm talking to me now. Did God take action to form the man out of dust? Yes. God would have just sit down and speak in tongues. Man, form. God would have done that now. God would have simply do that. Anything God is telling you about himself, he's telling you about yourself. Because he created you in his image and likeness. That if I can do this, you can do it too. Even Christ came and said, greater work shall ye do. Imagine that. If Christ came to do this, you should do greater. You are not doing greater. There's something wrong because he gives you all he has inside of him. The Holy Ghost resides inside of you. The Spirit of God lives inside of you. To make all your dreams become a reality. Why are you giving up on yourself? Because you don't even believe in yourself. You are not even convinced that you are a millionaire. You are not even convinced that something good can come out of you. You are busy looking for those things outside. What will make a billionaire is not outside. What is outside is called contributing factor. What did I say? What will make a millionaire is inside of you. It's called determining factor. What did I say? So I must help you get that thing out. Because that uniqueness, all of us have our own differently. All of us. So how can I get that thing out? So that anywhere you go, you carry that your uniqueness, touch that thing. You have transformed yourself into that thing. That makes you unique. You become a generator that powers everything around you. That everything that is not working around you, you power it. You are the one that is in charge. Oh my God. If on your generator and plug fan to your generator, will that fan come up? If you start your generator, plug fan to it. Will the fan come up? Yes. Plug light to it. Will it come up? Yes. Plug fridge to it. Will it come up? Yes, sir. Anything you plug to that generator, will it power it? Yes. Even AC, will it power it? Yes. Anything will power it. So that's who you are. You are anything that connects to you. You should power that thing. Your life is supposed to activate other people's life. Your life is supposed to raise people from darkness, from sin, from poverty, from sorrow. Your life is supposed to liberate. Part of your life is to live. Until you liberate, you cannot be fulfilled. Until you power, until you activate, you cannot fulfill. Dangote activated people's life in the cement, flour. Most of us eat bread. You cannot stay 1 week without not eating bread. Like my family now, I don't know these holidays. I don't know what's happening. We are buying 2 loaves of bread almost every day in my house. Everybody, I don't know why my children just suddenly like bread. I don't understand those people. They like that bread with mayonnaise, with this bama or something they call it. And my son will collect and collect and collect. So it's a big problem already. Imagine that. So your life is supposed to power anything. That anything around you that is not working, power it. Change your energy to it. That is, transfer your energy. So I must show you how you can generate that energy. So you can power. It's a skill. You can learn. It's a learnable skill. The same thing that anything happens to you is the first inflect of you. So today we will look at creating. Turn on creating. Let's write it down. Creating a high-performing team, attract assembling. Creating a high-performing team, attract assembling. Creating a high-performing team, attract assembling competent people. Creating a high-performing team, attracts assembling competent people with character to define a task and role. So, creating a high-performing team, attract assembling competent people, attract assembling competent people with character to define task and role. So you want to be a leader, you must actually have a high-performing team. Creating a high-performing team, like what we are doing right now. Attract assembling, like assembling, or competent people with character to define task and role. Competent with character. Creating a high-performing team, attract assembling competent people with character. Attract competent people with character, with defined task and role. That's what Jesus Christ did. He went and created competent 12. He needed 12 disciples. So he assembled them. I said, poor men congregate. Rich men do what? Assemble. You know what congregation is? You are not invited. You are just perambulating. And you see crowd. Whether church, music, football. You are just going somewhere. And you saw a crowd. You are not invited. You are not even... You just enter. That is called congregation. What do you call it? Congregation. That's I see churches. People are just passing with problems and see they start to gather. They congregate and God deliver them. Amen. That's how they call church congregation. That's how they open the doors of the church. Open. They keep it on the wayside so anybody passing can congregate. But that's not what we do. We assemble. If I don't invite you, for about 1 year we didn't have signage outside. Just recently because of there was no number was not visible. We just put one small signage at the roadside, just small. Just beside the corner. If I don't invite you, don't come. I don't like congregation. I like senators, they assemble. Wealthy men, they assemble. Well, they assemble. We meet in Yash, we meet in Dubai, we assemble. If we don't invite you, don't come. Poor men congregate. Rich men assemble. I tell the truth. I said, creating a high-performing team attract assembling competent people with character, with defined tasks and roles. Are you with me? There's a book I would like us to read in this community. That book says, Why CEOs Fails. Why Most CEOs Fails. It's written by Dottie Carroll. I would like us to read that book. He said, Why most CEOs fails. Why most CEOs fails is that leadership involves capacity to create and sustain high-performing team. And why many CEOs, okay, just write that one self. The book says, write it, one of the things he defines, said, leadership involves the capacity to create and sustain high-performing team. So why you are not getting the result is that you didn't create. Leadership involves the capacity to create and sustain high-performing team. That's what the book says. Leadership involves the capacity to create and sustain high-performing team. That's what the book says. Now, leadership involves the capacity to create and sustain a high-performing team. That's what the book says. I love the book so much. So if you say, I don't like things that are going, okay, you did not create anything. I don't like things that go, you create, but you did not sustain. Okay, if you create and sustain, and it takes personal development to sustain. If you don't have personal development, that's what you are creating is not solving problems to people, is not valuable to people, is not bringing hope to them. It's not planned for them to succeed. Okay, anything that pays you money at the expense of your personal development is a scam. It's 419. They just duped you. It's just a broad-day scam, and you don't even know it. There's someone ready to pay you money. I'm ready to pay you for your time without no plan for me to even impact your life. I'm taking from your head, your time, your energy because of 100,000, because of 200,000, because of hunger. Tell hunger. Young. see, the thing is this. You don't understand that you have all it takes to be a billionaire. It's already inside. If I jump inside and start, let me get it out, you'll be tired for me. But if I take you on this journey, small, you cut them like soup, you're beginning to realize certain things every day. Oh, so I have this is my burden. It's not a bad thing. I'm called to actually solve this problem. This is my frustration I'm facing in my life. I don't like the status quo. It's actually one of the things now that I need to solve the problem. So am I really convinced that I can solve this problem? Am I ready to am I ready to create something? Because I'm not going to create people that will help me solve this problem. But I want it to be permanent. They're not permanent. Write this one down. The performance of a leader is the performance of the team. Or let's put it this way. Hold on, let's put it this way. The performance of a team is the performance of a leader. Whichever way. The performance of the team is the performance of the leader. See all these men you see? It's because their team is performing. That's how the leader is performing. If the team is not performing, the leader is not performing. Like football team. If the players are performing, the coach is performing. If the players are not performing, the coach is not performing. The performance of the team is the performance of the leader. If the team is not performing in football, who would they sack? The coach. They will say the leader is not performing, but the team is not performing. Okay. A church is doing convention and they are not performing. Who will be blamed? The leader. Oh, your father, your children are not performing. Who are to be blamed? The father. You know, sometimes when the children are bad, women will help you. Say, Papa, this is your children. Go and carry your children. When the children are good, women will claim it. It's my child. Bad children, women don't claim it. They give it to their father. Good one, women carry him. Now my pekin. This man, this life will live. If you're a man, don't argue. Tell no neighbor. Don't argue if you're a man. You will never win. If you win that argument, woman will start crying. Emotion don't enter. You go make them. Discipline, Bahala plays it. Pro Max. You start with man. This one will make you there well. You don't claim him. The bad one, you give him. So what if I start them now? If you win, then you train this one. Make me come out something. Woman go cry. You go beg him. So you win, you fail. You fail, you fail. Accept defeat from day one. No go there. Just accept defeat. Just say, baby, you win. Choose your battle. Tell anyone neighbor. Don't fight every battle. It's not that you're supposed to fight. Choose your battle. Choose the right. So the performance of the team is the performance of what? The leader. Are you with me there? Yes. Some leader says, wait, just listen to me. Don't write this one now. Some leader says, my team is not performing. My team is not good. My team is not that. My team is not this. It's because the leader is not performing. You too, you are dead. That's like see, leadership involves the life and death of a business. So if your team is dead, that means you are dead. If your team is alive, that means you are alive. So your family is alive, is alive. So you want to be alive. You want your team to be alive. Be alive first. You must be alive first. So there's no need to blame anybody. Take the responsibility. Leadership must do three things. You must take responsibility. You must lead by example. You must do what again? Make impact. So you're not making impact. You're not leading by example. You don't take responsibility. You're not a leader. Let's call a spade a spade. Stop deceiving yourself. You say want your life to be better. Okay, lead by example. You take 100% responsibility and make a positive, progressive impact. You are still with me, shall I? Look at this guy called Gideon. Don't write this down. Just listen to me. Gideon was called by God to lead, and he was in a cave pressing grapes to produce wine. In a cave, Gideon, in a bush. He was hiding it from the Midianites. He was in a place of anger, frustration, and burden based on his personal experience. And God could speak to him in a vision because he was hiding. He was hiding to press grape to get wine. So the Midianites will not collect it from him. The thing was already a point. Why can't I do this thing openly? So I should do something about it. That was when God spoke to him. Another person, Nehemiah. Nehemiah was called to rebuild the walls of Jerusalem. And he had the condition of his beloved city. And he sat down and he wept and he fasted and prayed. He was broken and God was able to plant a vision in him. So until something gets you frustrated, until something gets you, it's a bit burden. Now look at this other one now. Moses, David, all of them the same thing. Moses was not happy with the issue of the Egyptian treating the Hebrews, punishing them. He wasn't happy about the suffering. One day he went to separate fight and kill one of them, and he fled to the wilderness. So he was thinking something must be done. He was just thinking about that was a perfect womb God could speak to. He saw a burning bush. Bush was not burning. Moses moved closer. That was where everything started because he wasn't happy with the things that identified with the people suffering. In your life, what makes you frustrated? Your father, your mother, society. This thing is getting you angry. You are angry about it, and you want to do something about it. There's a burden. And I don't like somebody coming to this business called network marketing business and tell me it doesn't work. This thing must work. There's something that people are not doing. People are not doing the right thing. That's why this thing is not working for them. So what will make it work? Let's go to knowledge. That's why we are where we are today. Let's go and settle the matter from the mindset. It's called programming. It's called blueprint. It's called financial blueprint. It's because the way you think is philosophy. So let's go back and change your philosophy. That if it's up to me, it's up to you. And not just up to you. You must understand the sequential order of things and put them in the right places for you to get the result you desire. Okay, for example, give me your phone number. What's your phone number? 0901 0901. Okay, 785 8872. This is a sequential of things, and we never knew we want to call him that this number is like that. When I start arranging 0 here, pick 2 here, pick 7 here, pick 9 here, pick 0 here, pick 1 here, pick 5 here, pick 7 here, pick 8 here, pick another 8, pick another 8, and I call this one. Will this number ring? But all the numbers are correct now. All the numbers here are here now. Yes or yes? But this one is not arranged in sequential order. I'll teach you about logic. You know logic? Logic is a capacity to arrange things in sequential order for a desired outcome. I'm going to show you how it works. You're like creating a phone. All these phones you see, there are logics. There are processes to these things. If you follow it the way it's arranged, okay, you get the result. Like going to school, there are processes. From first year, there are first semester courses. There are timetable. Some courses are 45 minutes a day. Some are this, some are this, some are this. This is for today, this for Monday. That timetable is the same timetable for the whole semester. Every Monday is the same timetable. Every Monday. They cut the courses for you small. Course 1, course 2, course 3. So you can understand in sequential order. So it must be arranged sequentially. It must be a sequential. If you don't arrange your life sequentially, okay, God has to produce day 1 as day 1. Day 2 as day 2. Without day 1 not completed, day 2 cannot be done. For there is a day 1, there is day 2. For there is day 3. Until day 7. Yes or yes? And every day, when God says it was good, that means if it wasn't good, God will not move into day 2. You know why most of us jump from 1 to 3? Because nobody told us there is 2. Even if there is 2, you don't know where to place the 2. You now carry 1, 3, 2. You can't get the result. Okay, you are struggling every day. See, if it's by effort, the richest man in the world would have been put a Kai Dangote Cement, put a Pushibara. It's not by effort, it's by mindset. The thought behind the action is more important than the action. It's what you are thinking for the action. You are thinking hunger. When you are supposed to do, don't worry, I'm going to give you a training. I will connect all these dots together that we will say, wow, this is what they're supposed to teach us at 15 years. We're supposed to learn this thing at 12 years. But we are like, yesterday somebody came to me and said, for the first time in my life, I understood what dreams and vision are. I never understood it. I am 50 years old. And I don't know this thing that you are teaching us today. 50 years old. He said, this year makes him 50 years on earth. He has never understood visions and dreams. That what he would have learned when he was 17 years, 18 years. Now he's learning it at 50 years. Some people say, when you learn some things, some people say, when you learn life happened to this one early, this one late. It's because when their brain was open to knowledge, when life, this one is late. Because some people don't understand that you're not coming to this age to just have achievement. You are sent by divine assignment to fulfill purpose, to be a billionaire, to live in wealth. That's what God said when He finished creating man. Say He blessed them and say, be fruitful, replenish, dominate, multiply. That's what God. That's also why are you not able to multiply? You were not able to put the round hole in a round peg in a round hole, square hole in a square peg in a square hole. You're able to order your life. And God give you all the resources, you scatter and mix them. It's a life. Is this not life difficult? Is it not difficult? This is difficult life. This is easy life. This is difficulty. This is problem. So you have all the numbers to succeed. Learn how to arrange them. Arrange them sequentially. You get results. And a result. Okay, let's say for example, someone that know how to cook afang soup. Okay, let's say afang soup. The first thing you put on the pot is what? First is what? Next thing you put is what? No, I'm coming now. Okay, let's start. Hello. Okay, let's start. Let's go now. Let's go. Don't worry. You know how to cook afang soup. Okay, you know how to cook egusi soup. Okay, egusi soup, right? Egusi soup. Volunteer. Afang soup. I need someone that know how to cook very well. Volunteer. Come now, come. Let's get to work. No, that's why life is difficult. Come now, where is that lady I called now? You don't wear your shoe. Suddenly, nobody here knows how to cook, right? Because I called it right. Nobody knows. Wait, come and start with me. Okay. So you want to cook afang soup, right? You go to market, you get all the ingredients. All the numbers are complete. And you come back home. What's the first thing you do?
Okay, the first thing you do, you first of all prepare the meat and the fish and the
those ones are ready. Now you want to start the main business.
Okay, you put the pot.
The pot first?
Yes. You put the water leaf.
Allah, relax now. Relax now. That is our own recipe. I'm coming. Relax. It's not even the thing that I'm going for. I'm going for something else. Don't worry. The water leaf. The next you do what?
Okay, you put your pepper, crayfish, you turn your meat inside.
I'm coming. Don't go too far. You should also put on your own recipe. You put the pot. Everything is already. The water leaf is cut and they wash and everything. You put water leaf, right? And then you put the things you say now. So now you put fire now, right? So now I want to do that afang soup. I did not put the fire. The first thing first. I did not put the pot. I did not put the water leaf. And I just carry the pot, no fire at all, put it and put all those things without not doing that fire. Would that soup be done? No. That's what I was looking for. Most of us, you miss the first thing and you jump to number 3. The first thing first is light. Turn on light. The first thing first is knowledge. Turn on knowledge. If you miss the knowledge part of your life, even in tailoring, carpentry, you miss that knowledge part, okay, everything cannot work. Everything cannot work. So I have 2 more things to say. Okay, my time is finishing. But let me just say this to us. Let me just read it for us. So I said something. Don't write it down because I just want to give us 2 short notes and then we call it a day. If you must be an excellent leader, it is because you have invested in creating, keeping a high-performing team that attract and assemble competent and character that define tasks and role. Motivation is not enough because organization must meet motivation. Write this one down. It is organization of a team that turns opportunity into an outcome. It is organization of a team that turns opportunity into outcome. It is the organization of a team that turns an opportunity into an outcome. So you're not getting the outcome of sign-ups, goals, money you desire. Okay, you don't have a high-performing team. You have not assembled them yet. Go and say it is organization of a team that turns opportunity into an outcome. Full stop. It is the organization of a team that turns opportunity into what? An outcome. Full stop. You need to create, connect. You need to create, connect, contribute to your team for them to be high performing and effective in getting results. You need to create, connect, and contribute to your team for them to perform, for them to have a high performance and effectiveness in getting results. You need to create, connect, and contribute to your team for them to have a high performance and effectiveness in getting results. You need to create, connect, and contribute to your team for them to perform, for them to have high performance and effectiveness in getting results. So your team are not getting the result because you did not create, you did not connect, you did not contribute to your team for that performance to come out and for them to be effective in getting results. Don't write this one down. Jesus Christ prioritized when he started his ministry. He created 12 disciples. He also had a team of various 3, 7, 3, 12, 70 at operational team, associate stakeholders in his vision. That's why you have Joseph, Arimathea, Nicodemus. These are all stakeholders, business and ally. So even Jesus Christ, Moses has Aaron as a spokesman. Moses has the idea. His idea. He has the idea. He has 70 elders. He had thousands of, tens of thousands, fifties of thousands. There was an organization. So an organization. Now write this one down. Build an organization of a function. Build an organization. Okay, building an organization is a function of a leader. Is a function of leadership. Building an organization 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 is a function of leadership. Tell the brother to give me the things for those that are qualified yesterday. Thank you. Building an organization is a function of leadership. Full stop. Are you with me there? Yes. Write this one down. Build an organization around your opportunity. Build an organization around your opportunity, around things that gives you money, around things that put money in your pocket, around things that make you significant. Build an organization around your opportunity. Build an organization around your opportunity. Full stop. As a building organization is a function of leadership. So build an organization around your opportunity, about things that gives you money, about things that puts significance into your life, that makes you feel. Build organization around it. Just say build organization around your opportunity. Full stop. Are you with me there? Yes. Build an organization around your opportunity, because leadership is function is building an organization. Okay, write this one down. Your organization must require two or more people. Your organization must require 2 or more people. That have board of directors, you have elders in the church. So for us, we need 6 generals. So you must attract 6 generals and build organization with them. So you need 6 generals. Okay, you got yourself confused. Your organization may require 2 or more people. In our own business, you need 6 generals. You can start with 1 or 2, you need 6 generals. So you need to attract your generals based on the quality of your vision. You need to attract your generals based on the quality of your vision. Are you with me there? Oh, I want to finish this class, but tomorrow I want to go to something else. I want to do something else tomorrow. I don't know why I overspent time today. So that by tomorrow we should end this thing. Okay. Or should we stop here today and continue tomorrow? They want us to, it's just about, this one is not much. Let's just go. I said, you must attract 6 generals based on the quality of your vision. You must attract your 6 generals based on the quality of what? Your vision. So I will just take the last 2, fast, maybe 3 lines, and then we go. I've gotten the first 2 things I needed. Conviction and creating. So number 3 is sustaining. Turn on sustaining. So write this one now. Sustaining the team of high performance through adequate accountability. Sustaining a team of high performance through adequate accountability. Sustain the team. Okay, let me put it like this. Sustaining the team and its performance must come through adequate accountability, recognition, incentives, and reward. Full stop. Sustaining a team and its performance must come through adequate accountability, recognition, incentive, and reward. Give him first. Sustaining A high-performing team must come through adequate what? Accountability, recognition, incentive, and what? Reward. So I'll give you the last statement for sustaining. So I'll go to the last one. The last statement says you need to manage your team through accountability system like KPI, HGS, etc. with consequences, recognition, incentive, and reward. You need to manage your team through accountability system that we have set in place here. You need to manage your team through accountability system like KPI, HGS with consequences, recognition, incentive, and reward. So we'll go to the last one. Supplying. You need to manage your team through accountability system like KPI, HGS, etc. with consequences, recognition, incentives, and reward. That's what sustain teams. What sustain teams is accountability, consequences, recognition, incentive, and reward. The last one on the list for today is supplying. Tell us supplying. So supplying, equip your team to win and shine in their role. Equip your team to win and shine in their role. That means if someone was to sweep floor, equip him to sweep the floor in such a way that the whole world, the whole universe, and the host of angels will stand and watch him sweep the floor. So equip your team to win and shine in their role. Equip your team to win and shine in their role by providing for them mentally, psychologically, physically, and otherwise. Equip your team to win and shine in their role by providing for them mentally, physically, and otherwise. Psychologically, their reasoning and thinking. Okay, let's get to the cocoa. I have 2 more sentences to give and we call it a day. 2 more. Yeah, they equip your team to win and shine in their role by providing for them mentally, psychologically, physically, and otherwise. You are with me there? Okay, I know I'm very fast this time around. I didn't know my time is fast spent. It's fine. So I have 2 more sentences to go. And then write this one down. The work of a leader is to translate his conviction into the team. The work of a leader is to translate his conviction to the team. That is motivation, inspiration, equipping them to deliver their own desired outcome. The work of a leader is to translate his conviction into his team by motivating them, inspiring them, teaching, training, equipping them to deliver their dreams, their desired outcome. So the work of a leader is to translate his conviction to them. We call it transfer of belief. Transfer of belief. So you transfer your belief to your team. That's the work of a leader. He does that by inspiring them, equipping them, training, teaching, mentoring them to deliver their own outcome, their own desired outcome. Then the last but not the least, I know if you missed somewhere there, copy is allowed. Copy from your neighbor. A leadership vacuum is a problem begging for solution. A leadership vacuum is a problem begging for solution. A leadership vacuum is a problem begging for solution. The world is looking for leaders. So tomorrow, we'll look at what problems are you called to solve in your society, in your business, in your culture, in your church. We want to look at that tomorrow. Also, this class will bring it to a close tomorrow so that you cannot finish tomorrow, we'll finish on Friday. Because I can't rush. I can't wait to enter the next one. So leadership vacuum is a problem begging for a solution. Leadership vacuum is a problem begging for solution. So that will be the end of today's class. So tomorrow we'll continue from there. And next tomorrow, we should be able to finish the class tomorrow or next tomorrow. So for the online community, the YouTube, the Facebook, the Instagram, the Twitter, the Zooms, we want to tell you, please don't get involved in a business without mentorship, without a mentor. Mentorship is your journey to success. You need a mastermind mentor, someone that succeeded in what he does to guide you through the process. So see you at the top, because he that shall the show that mentors will see far. See you tomorrow. Okay. For the rest of all, check out your notes. What did you learn today? Did you learn something today? Yes. If you learned something today, I would like to have some take